Businesses are now onboarding hundreds to thousands of new customers automatically every day through web browsers or mobile apps. But, how much do you actually trust your own customer? Identity fraud is a growing problem in ASEAN, according to FinTech News. There are now more accounts being opened anonymously using stolen, false, or synthetic information. This damages the integrity of any customer database, affecting major industries such as banking, insurance and telecommunications. Digital businesses today prefer having the correct and complete customer profiles. And technology today can help us achieve this, through ID assurance systems. However, how should companies design their systems so that it is effective and scalable after years of use? Introducing the EMAS CIDA framework. At Innovative, we designed this framework to help businesses identify the core components needed to set up and scale an ID assurance system. EMAS CIDA is broken down into 5 layers. Let's start from the bottom. Many customers have an existing database containing customer information. For example, SQL databases, CRM tools, or Microsoft Excel sheets. While great at storing personal information, these databases rarely keep track of identity-related data, such as facial biometrics, digital footprints, or detailed background checks. A proper CIDA framework has an integrated, or dedicated, data layer that stores these types of data. This data layer will be used throughout the customer lifecycle, from multi-factor authentication to passwordless authentication. Large portions of EMAS CIDA is dedicated to ensuring that the information stored in this data layer is complete, legitimate, and authentic. That is why the data layer forms the foundation for the entire framework. The system performs facets to interact with this database. For example, ID verification is used to collect on customers' identity proofing information, as well as one's digital during the online and digital sign-up process. Besides, the facet of customer due diligence is to ascertain that customers are who they say they are, through the source of income proofing, address proofing and financial risk exposure rating. Features or technologies used to perform these facets. Different features have their respective strengths and weaknesses, and companies can pick and choose which technologies are the most relevant to their business objectives. The channels determine how these facets and features get delivered. At Innovative, we use API and low-code process automation to bridge communications between end consumers, business entities, clients, service providers and straight-through server processing. Although the ID assurance system is mainly automated, business clients have full control over the process via the portal access layer. The portal enables configurative administrative functions and end-user applications. EMAS CIDA is also a living framework. More facets and features will become available as the technology matures and business demand changes. Now that you understand what EMAS CIDA is, how can businesses leverage this framework to set up their very own ID assurance system? Step 1. Identify business needs and requirements. Not all companies will need to set up an ID assurance system from scratch. Does the company have an existing customer database? What are the regulatory commitments the company must fulfill? What types of data will frequently be processed and accessed? Identifying these needs and requirements help businesses prioritize which facets and features are needed to get a minimum viable product out the door. Step 2. Evaluate facets and features. Before committing to a system, companies need to test the feasibility of the various facets and features. Budget and integration are the 2 top priorities. The ID assurance system needs to fulfill the company's budget requirements, and the functions need to integrate well with existing platforms and architecture, such as mobile apps and customer databases. Step 3. Chart an expansion journey. Implementing all features and facets in one go can be overly ambitious. By breaking down the project implementation into several stages, companies can scale the system intentionally and start generating value with less risk, within a shorter time frame. With EMAS CIDA, business clients can have better visibility over the scope of ID assurance, and better align their objectives with partners and system developers. To learn more about EMAS CIDA, or ID assurance in general, to get in touch with our technical consultants and industry professionals, visit www.innovative.com, or reach out to us at sales@innovative.com.